Makhumalo. Okay, sorry, my lord, can I just rephrase? Did you say Makhumalo picked up the hat or she pointed out the hat?
uMakhumalo isigqoko leso wasithatha noma wasikhomba nje wathi nasi isigqoko.
Wasithatha wathi besigqoka sathi sibeke phansi besigqoka suspect.
She picked it up and said it was worn by the suspect, and then you said no, put it down.
Okay. Did you record that that hat had been touched by Makhumalo?
Nakubhala phansi ukuthi uMakhumalo wasibamba leso sigqoko leso. No, we didn't.
Did you inform
Sorry?
Mr. Mus?
We mentioned it only, but you never said that she touched it.
You mentioned to who?
Mention Akbane?
Statement.
I'm referring to the statement.
You mentioned that Makhumalo touched the hat.
No.
Yeah.
Just mention his goal.
Only mentioned the head.
Did you understand my question? I said, did you record that in your statement that Makhumalo had touched the head?
Logo ukuthi wasibamba nakubhala yini ku statement? No.
Why not? Because it amounted to the tampering with the exhibits. Why you didn't record such crucial information in the statement?
Kwangani ke ningayibhali ngoba ke manje sekusho ukuthi manje khona okukwenzekile ke ku exhibit noma ke ku tempera ne exhibit. Kwangani ke ningayibhali nisho ukuthi usibambile? That we didn't think about that.
Oh, you also didn't think. But were you in your sound and sober senses when you attended the crime scene?
Ngalesikhathi niya ke ku crime scene noma uya ke ku crime scene wawuse kuma senses akho ngokuphelele? Yes.
Oh, okay. Furthermore, you testify, or did you inform me?
No. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I'm not fighting, but I've got questions. Look, the previous witness before Mathebula had been Sergeant Mthethwa, who worked with Mathebula. And according to Mthethwa, when they arrived there, this man, the uncle, told them that he knows nothing, and then he told them that just go to the hospital. You're gonna get somebody's gonna explain to you what had happened. No problem. But today we had Sergeant Mathebula, who was with Sergeant Mthethwa on the very same day, telling us that no, on their arrival, the uncle told them that Senzo has been shot, but they will get more information from the people at the hospital. Hey guys. So, mind you, now they are driving to the hospital. Upon their arrival, Sergeant Mthethwa is the one that is driving. Now, upon their arrival, a BMW approached them, is approaching the entrance and asked them, are you here for the incident of Senzo Meyiwa? And they said, yes. And then they are like, okay, my name is Kelly Khumalo, blah, blah, blah. That Kelly Khumalo then says to them, you know what? Go to that area. You'll find somebody that is going to explain to you. Kelly Khumalo lives with the BMW X6. Now, Kelly Khumalo, now she doesn't want to reveal anything. She doesn't want to make any statement. That's one. Number two, they take Makhumalo. They get back. Kelly Khumalo, she's nowhere to be found. Is this a coincidence or what? I don't know. Because others, they are saying, Tina, we are jealous of them. But today we are looking at Advocate Mshololo cross-examining Sergeant Mathebula. That is exactly what we are about to talk about today, provided that you are interested. Are you interested to know more about this? Then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? Well, you need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. Right. Yeah, guys, you need to watch this video till the end. You need to watch all the ads, guys. That's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. You also need to click the like button. All of these things, guys, it tells the algorithm to say people like this video. Promote it to more people. Guys, I can assure you that we will get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of August. I can assure you that we will get there, but you need to subscribe now. Don't procrastinate. If you are not yet subscribed, you need to do it now. You know what I'm saying? So you need to help us. And let me officially announce that in this group, we shall be called, or will be called, the Tribe. I put up a post where I said people should vote. There were 2 names that were suggested and others as well. One was the Intruders. 2, it was the Tribe. 146 votes, 72% says the Tribe, 28% says the Intruders. I personally would have said in the Intruders, but people has outvoted me, so I surrender. As of today, you will be called the Tribe. Anybody that is joining us today, you are joining us, the Tribe. Let me officially welcome you to this. The management, the people that are subscribed here, they shall be called as of today, the Tribe. My name is Bongani Masugu. This is SA Infotainment Podcast. Let us continue. Advocate Mshololo. Before we get into Mshololo, by the way, okay, let's start here. Mshololo says, tell me, what is the primary purpose of a police officer? When you arrive at the crime scene, is it not to secure the crime scene? What do you know about it? What does it mean to you? Look, yeah, no. Our main purpose is that, yes, to cordon off the tape and guard the crime scene. The number one thing that they failed to do, it is exactly what is their number one primary role. I don't know if you see what I'm saying. So the very first question, when Advocate Mshololo asked them, it just exposed them. The very first question, boom, they were exposed. Yeah. So did you guard the crime scene? Most Advocate Mshololo. After inspecting and leaving to the hospital, Matebula, no, because we didn't find anything. This is what got him into trouble with Advocate Mshololo. So just because you didn't see anything, then you decide that it's not a crime scene. So do you identify the head? Did you identify the head, the clutches, the cans, and exhibit as an exhibit? Look, he responded by saying they became exhibit after we came back from the hospital. They became exhibit after we came back from the hospital. That is how he responded. Mshololo, so the first time you were there, you didn't get a proper look because you didn't see the bullet prototype. We didn't see it. That's how he responded. You just admitted that your primary role as a member of the SAPS in good and regular standing is to protect a crime scene and make sure that you cordon it off and prohibit civilians from tampering with whatever it shall then be found as an evidence. But you have failed from your basic primary role as a police officer. Then what comes out after that? I know they were having a feast. The advocators having a feast today. So the projectile that you will then see later on, those guys, it basically means that somebody might have planted it because you drove to the hospital. You didn't cordon off, you didn't guard the crime scene, you just drove to the hospital. So somebody might have planted that thing. I don't know if you see where we're going with this case. This case is getting interesting, by the way. Advocate Mshololo, did you cordon off the crime scene when you first arrived? Matebula says no. Mshololo, when you went to the hospital, didn't you why didn't you separate amongst the four of you for others to remain at the crime scene? That is something very Nami I've been asking to say, wait a minute. Why? Because there were two students and 2 junior police. Why didn't they take one junior police with one student, and then, you know what I'm saying, they separate? And then he responded by saying, yes, there were students. Why didn't you separate with Mtetwa? That never came to us, or we never thought of it. No problem. Then Mshololo, did you record at the at the head? Did you record that the head had been found had been touched by Makhumalo? Mtetwa says no. Why? Because it is amount to tampering. I didn't think of it that way. Yo, Yasi. Hey, guys, do you understand the definition of principle? When you say principle, if you are defining something as a principle, you are simply saying it's something that comes before you can do anything. Before you can lay, it's more or less like a foundation. You can't build a house unless you first lay a foundation. At this moment, it is safe to say the police have failed this case at its basic principles. And the basic principles being the fact that the first thing that you needed to do was to guard the crime scene, cordon it off, maybe find people that can secure the crime scene, continue to do something else. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't do that, right? So then the second thing, you don't record in your statement, you don't record something that is very crucial. And that thing which is crucial is that Makhumalo has tampered with the crime scene. Therefore, since Makhumalo has tampered with the crime scene, you cannot, since Makhumalo has tampered with the crime scene, with something that has been found in the crime scene, you therefore cannot allow, that cannot go unnoticed. It is something of a substantial evidence to say, hey, this has been tampered with. When you do your investigation, please bear in mind that something like this and this had happened. I don't know if you see what I'm saying. So I understood Advocate Mshololo very clear. You know what I'm saying? And then says, did you inform Constable Mosia that the head was touched? Matebula says no. So it means Mosia was misinformed about what happened. And the judge says, If you say he was misinformed, it means that you are saying he probably was told certain things and certain things was not told. Or you are simply saying he was told lies. So then Mshololo says, yeah, okay, I see where you're going. So she withdrew that statement and put it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? To say you did not inform, meaning you did not tell him that the head has been contaminated. That word contaminated. So Matebula, we consider it didn't tell Constable Mosia that Makhumalo touched that the hair that belongs to the first or to the other suspect. Mshololo, did Makhumalo at any stage tells you the cell phone was robbed at that house? Matebula says yes. If I'm not mistaken, she said Kelly's phone was taken. Mshololo, did you write that in a statement? No. Can you guys please balance me here? What were they doing? There was a robbery you get a call and you are being told there was a robbery that happens here. Okay, no problem. So you attend into this situation. You get told we were robbed a car, but you are not writing that into your statement that there's people where there was a robbery happened here, you know what I'm saying, as they call it, and as a robbery gone wrong. You get told Kelly Khumalo's phone has been stolen. You don't record that in your evidence, in your statement. Guys, I'm in jail. Can you guys tell me something? Is it because maybe we hate the police, or maybe I don't know. I don't know, but listening to what is happening here, does it inspire confidence? Let me tell you this. I had I used to have a friend also at one of the police in Katlehong. I know people that really love their jobs. I'm talking about police. There are men and women there that love their jobs, and they are very dedicated. But others, like this. You busy jumping from one, you are found wanting from one end to another. What is it that the police did which we should say? It's like they were there to tamper with the crime scene. Nah, guys. Mina angazi But yeah, that is what today advocate Mshololo did today. They proved beyond reasonable doubt. I mean, honestly speaking, they proved beyond reasonable doubt. The defense counsel, I know they did an excellent job to prove beyond reasonable doubt to us. I don't know about the judge, but to a lot of people, they failed to convince us that really they were there to do what they were supposed to do. Like, honestly speaking, they failed to convince us that the police got there and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. But instead, it appears like they were there just to mess up with the crime scene. I'm just checking something here. It appears like they were there just to mess up with the crime scene and continue to mess up with the crime scene. Somebody was asking this question to say, Pegitele is probably sitting somewhere watching the proceeding of this case. How is he feeling as a minister of police, looking at looking at the representation of SAPS, the badge, the uniform, the organization, everything that is associated with the police, listening to what is happening in the Meyiwa case? Do you feel proud as a minister of police or what? You know what I'm saying? Somebody made this, or actually somebody mentioned this to me and said the following. Technically, when the uncle says Segutubulege Usenzo, this person highlighted the fact that this person was simply saying, mistakenly, Senzo Meyiwa has been shot. Do you see the point? Mistakenly. That was a confession right there. But here we know that that confession that confession never happened. And I mean, will never come clean now. We know that that confession will never come clean. So another thing that also it is of a great importance to note as well. We are told by this person that they left 2 police at the police station. But we are also told that they called police that arrived earlier at the hospital. My question is, why did you leave the student then? Because it doesn't make sense. The people that returned to the crime scene, according to Matebula, it is 2 people. It is Matebula and Tampered. Don't worry, we're still going to get them here. Mark this. It is very, very important. Right? Because this police, these students have a statement about that they've made about this same thing. So don't worry. I'm still going to show you that this police lied. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that we note is that I've said it before. Makhumalo went to the hospital with 2 different cars and came back with 2 different cars. How many Makhumalos do we have? I don't know. Because the other Makhumalo was in the BMW X6 that went back home with Kelly Khumalo, Zandi Khumalo and all the stuff. And the same Makhumalo was with the police when they went back home with the police, the 2 police. What is happening here? Who's fooling who? Icon. Another thing that is of an importance to note is police are told, intruders, they went that side. You don't even ask if they are wearing this black thing and this black hat. You know what I'm saying? You don't even ask if they are like me. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not darky. I'm not whitey. I'm in between. You don't even ask all of that. You just went there. You search for people. What were you searching for to begin with? What if these people passed before you, not having guns, having thrown the guns away? What were you going to arrest them? No. I'm afraid to. Another thing that we noticed today, Advocate Malloy telling this officer to say, please don't disclose what Makhumalo told you. Please say what you are here to say. We wanted to know. Guys, Advocate Malloy, but again, it's fine. Let's leave it here for today. Good people, you and I will see each other in the next video. But until then, please take care.